Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. This is Hassan and I'm back with the same strategy that we've been using, that I've been teaching you here. So today I'm going to be teaching you another I'm going to be teaching you another I'm going to giving you another trade that happened on GBPJPY using the same strategy last week. So stay tuned and keep subscribe to the channel so that you can be getting more amazing content like this one. So let's go straight to the chart, and what you can see on the screen is GBPJPY, and it is the 3 hours time frame. Oh, I had forgotten guys, it is a norm. We are growing this channel from 100 to 200 subscribers. So guys, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to subscribe to the channel so I can proceed with the video. Subscribe guys so I can proceed with the video. 5 seconds only. Okay, I hope you have subscribed to the channel. So let's go straight to the video. So what you see GBPJPY, and this is the 3 hours time frame. So our strategy is top down analysis plus demand and supply. So we go to the high time frames, analyze, get the direction from the high time frames, and then execute using demand and supply on the lower time frames. What are our high time frames? We have daily and weekly, and the lower time frames starting from the daily 4 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 1 hour, like that. So we shall go to the weekly and then see what happened to GBPJPY. Most people like trading this pair, and to be honest, I also trade it because it gives a lot of pips. If it decides to move, it moves majestically. So what we have here, we have GBPJPY, and this is the weekly time frame. So we are going to be focusing on which week should we focus on? We are going to be focusing on the previous week, that is this one here. I'm just going to mark it with this vertical line tool, and then I will mark mark the opening price and the closing price of the week. So this is the opening price. This is the opening price. So it is a bullish candle, it opens down, closes from up, and this is the closing price of that week. As you see, I have marked. You can always zoom in to mark it precisely, or put the magnet tool to make sure you mark it precisely. Opening price and closing price. I've also put this line to show us that this is the week that we are dealing with. So after that, next thing is, what is the trend of the market? The trend of the market is bullish. It is clearly bullish. We are going up. That means 1 2 3 4, we have printed 5 green bullish candles, so that means we are going up. This is a high, this is a retracement, this is making a high, and this looks like an engulfing candle. So what do we do now that we have a narrative that we are bullish on GBPJPY? Go down to the daily time frame. So after going to the daily, what do you see? Remember, this week starts from here, printing the daily candles up here. So on the daily time frame, you already see, the moment you reach the daily time frame, you already see a supply zone. Guys, the things disturb me. A demand zone down here. What is demand? That is a small area of consolidation before an uptrend or an impulse making an imbalance. So you see a small demand zone here. Remember, this week has just started moving and we already have a small demand zone. So this is Monday, prints Monday, and then it starts printing Tuesday. So you will mark the moment you see a demand zone, mark it. I hear some people online that are teaching people how to trade, always tell them trade what you see. So now you have seen a demand zone, you have marked it, the day has closed. This day has closed. So what do you do after marking your demand zone? Monday has closed, you have a demand zone, you go to the 4 hour. Now I wish I had a replay tool to show you. So when you go to the 4 hour, you see that this demand zone can be refined to this candle, this small candle here, to this small candle there. So good. So now what do you see? Price came, broke this high here, that is a broke of structure, and then came to test this demand zone, but it did not reach there, created liquidity and went up. So if you go back to the daily, how did the week end? I hope you guys are following, because I'm over switching from time frame to time frame. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The week ended here. So that means that week on GBPJPY you did not have a trade. On GBPJPY you did not have a trade unless you got this sale that was coming down here. So after, do not delete your demand zone, leave it there. Do not delete your demand zone, leave it there. So after, what happened? Price, the next week that opened, this is Friday, this is Friday, this is Monday. So when Monday opened, price continued to fall down, coming into this demand zone. So when you saw that Monday opened and price was continuing to fall down, you marked your demand zone clearly. Just give it a little room for buffer, wiggle room there. So after marking, price came, tapped into the demand zone, and then immediately started moving to the upside. You see guys, immediately started moving to the upside. It gave you around 200 pips and it started retracing back. This is a risk to reward of 1:2.7, and it started retracing back. And you know what happened? After giving you 200 pips, it created another demand zone down here. This one here created another demand zone there. So after creating a demand zone here, price came, put your buy limits like the same way you did for this, put a little wiggle room. Price came, tapped into this demand zone with a weak rejection, and then went all the way to give you around 250 pips. So what do you learn from this is that you spent a whole week without a trade on this pair GBPJPY. However, in the next week that started, it gave you two good opportunities. One, 200 pips, another 250. That is 400 pips. So you have recovered all the time that you spent without trading in the previous weeks. So I hope guys you have understood me well there. However, I'll give you another example for those ones who have not understood. We'll choose another pair and give you another example just to show you that the thing happens on all pairs. So you don't have to fear and say, oh, he has been dealing with exotic pairs, oh, he's dealing with cherry-picked pairs. Yes, I cherry-pick them, but it does happen as long as you can also see for yourself. So what is going to happen is I'm going to pick another pair and then take you through the same steps. So this time let's pick, okay, let's pick from the majors. Let me take GBPUSD, and this is the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. So first thing first, what did we say? You need to go to the high time frame and identify the direction. What was the direction in this time frame? It was an uptrend, high, low, high, low, high. So the direction was clearly going up. However, what else do you want to see? This is the week that we're going to be dealing with. So what do you want to see? Since the direction was in an uptrend, you want to go to the daily. When you go to the daily, we mark, had forgotten guys, forgotten my strategy. Mark the opening price and closing price of that candle. Opening price and closing price. Of the candle like that. So now after, go to the daily. When you go to the daily, what do you see? You see that week came, started from here, opened from here, went up, broke this structure, 1 2 3 4 5, broke this structure, and then gave you a demand zone, and then a huge bullish engulfing candle on Friday. This was Friday. So what did you do? You see a demand zone here. Mark your demand zone very well, very clear, like that. You see a demand zone there. So you have marked your demand zone clearly. Yes, you have marked your demand zone clearly. So what next? We know that now price is here. However, we are in an uptrend and we are going up here. So we need price to come, test our demand zone, and then takes us up. Okay, so you drop down to the 4 hour to refine the demand zone if possible. So now we are on the 4 hour, and where is our area? Our area is here. So we're just going to get this small indecision candle and make it our demand zone. So price, we know it is up here. This was Friday. So Monday starts and then price starts dropping down. We know that when price is dropping, it is going where it is looking for the nearest demand zone to pick the orders and then go up. So you put your stop losses below there, put your buy limit, and then target the previous high. This one here, previous high, which is 153 pips. However, I can even let it run to around 170, but that's not a good idea. So 150 is enough. That is a 1:3.5. So price will come, tap you in, and then take you to your take profit. So guys, I think you have learned something from it. It is not simple, but with practice it will become simple. Go to the weekly time frame, identify the last week's candle, mark the opening price and the closing price. After, look at the direction. Where was the market going? Was it an uptrend, was it a downtrend, or was it a ranging market? So in this case, it was an uptrend. Good. So now you have your narrative. So you go down to the daily. You're trading within that weekly candle. So when you go down to the daily, you're looking for immediate price action. Do you have any imbalance somewhere? Do you have any demand and supply areas that you can potentially sell or buy from? When you identify them, go down to the 4 hour and refine those demand and supply areas. If you cannot refine them on the 4 hour, go back to the 3 hour, refine them. After, set your buy limit and then let price do its thing. So that is all, guys, for this strategy on GBP USD, or one of the majors. Have also shown you on GBPJPY. So try to practice it more time. The more you practice, the more you're going to know it. So try to practice it, and after, you shall let me know what you have found out. So that is all, guys, for today, and I wish you a good day. Subscribe to the channel and also like the video. Thanks, guys. Bye.